Time to get our bats and time to get our
fall,
gloves on.
Heroes are born, legends rise, and history is made. Fall is a time for greatness. Fall is winning time. Let's do this.
I don't expect anyone to be on or come on to the chat. I'm just streaming live. I was doing my work for school and I took a break. I was doing one of my quizzes in my pass. The pass mark is like 85% and I got 83, so 2% short. It's frustrating. So since I
Baseball fans, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to MLB The Show 19.
He stayed in there because we won our last match.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees catcher, number 24, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 12-1. In the standings, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Rays got the home victory against the Astros 1-0. As of right now, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-0. As of today, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Chicago White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-1. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the White Sox are atop the division. The Twins completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. As of right now, the Twins are in 1st place in the AL Central, and the Indians are 4th in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-2. At the start of the day, the A's are leading the AL West, and the Angels are 3rd in the division. The Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-2. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in 4th place in the...
I wanted Garner to get a little bit better at stealing bases. Sorry about that. And it was kind of quiet there. I wish we could make this a night game.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Jay Happ gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are set for
Leading off
baseball
tonight
here this evening.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pitching nice.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Mercer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Damn.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2 and set up behind the dish.
Yeah, the Red Sox are playing. We want to keep an eye on the score at the bottom.
There.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
St. Louis is winning 5-2 apparently.
Tyson Ross gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel.
Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Damn.
Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag for 1.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron
I
Into the
got one
box
a
now,
second at
Aaron
least.
Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner breaks for third. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about the tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, DJ.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Judge is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos moves over, and that ends the inning. Nick Castellanos now in past meetings.
Should have done better.
He's got 12 hits in 22
Screwed up the running
tries.
twice.
He also has 1 home run. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Tampa Bay and Colorado is 0-0 right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. No balls and a strike to count. The windup
I like
and
how
the
he
0-1.
swings from left to right.
And he just gets a piece there as this
with
is
his
top foul.
pitching arm. I mean,
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side.
all right, let's see if we can do any better
3
hitting.
down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off.
Well, correction. Let's see if I can get better at doing base running. I can get on base, it's just I suck at it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos on the move.
Yeah.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Mercer is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ross pauses. Here's the 0-1. Runner going a second time. Behind 0-2 now. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Running yet again for second. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Gregorius isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
There we go.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. And instead of making him chase something off the plate, he grooves one
because if you do get a hit,
down the
it's an
line
easy
for a
one.
run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young... Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Nice. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner.
Oh, yeah, they're losing the game.
And he makes the catch.
You must hate this
season.
They've lost every single game so far. By thrashing.
Grayson Greenier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. As we move on
I don't
to
know
the
about
bottom
me
of inning
or
number 3.
everyone else, but that doesn't look like that normal raid kit.
Gardner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
They throw the pitch right down the middle. That's why I'm sure he's
Miguel
thinking.
Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. High in the air out to center field. Matuk has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Stewart has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. First time up, he went down looking.
Mercer.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always
3
finding
pitches,
themselves
exactly
behind the
same place.
count. And a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Only 5 balls.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ LeMahieu, who set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
LeMahieu.
First pitch
See,
is
it
a
was right down
slider
the
called
freaking
for a
middle. I could
strike.
have hit that.
This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Torres comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Gary.
Got a
Next
few
for New
pitches
York,
up.
Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder, number 9.
Thank you, Heidi.
Nick
Hey, Heidi.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0.
Let's increase the lead if we can.
Stepping into the box, Greg Bird, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And now pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Under it is Mercer, 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit to the left side, and Mercer there to take it in. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kristen Stewart. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
Oh, I probably
they
just
don't
skipped
have
how
any
you
hits
talking
going
about
into
us.
this part of the game.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Behind 0-2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
Keep battling, young man.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Harrison backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First delivery to him on the way. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Stewart going back on it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Victor Alcantara will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Victor Alcantara. Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. That's hit hard.
Get in.
Cabrera able to take it in. And
Now
that will become out number 2.
Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Not bad, Judge.
Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Josh Harrison.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defense.
And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2 is in off the plate.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Jordy.
One gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. And that's the second out.
Let's see if I can just...
Now batting, the first baseman.
Oh, did I get a...
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera.
Probably a waste of time, but I just wanted... Mound visit.
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Take a moment.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ask him how he's feeling.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder.
A lot of these
The
pitches
wind up and
hit.
the 0-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0.
Me out to the ball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We got a new pitcher in the bullpen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Grenier is there. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 33.
Settling in now, Greg Bird. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Sanchez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Runner goes. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. He's running again. Lined into right, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Alright, let's see if we can get something. Intentional walk.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch of the at-bat. On, he pops it up. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Jordan Zimmerman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on
that
with only 1 away.
Zimmerman.
So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it's gone.
Another 2.
All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
2 pitches.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Torres. He swings and grounds it to short. Mercer to his left. He's there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 9-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Maybe they get their first win of the season.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know.
Yeah, he's done.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Mikey Mata, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Candelario on second. Hicks at first, 2 out in the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 9-0.
Unlucky Hap.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Sanchez.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked.
I'm trying to get
The hip tucked. He's able to stay inside that slider.
Alright, there you go. Bullpen. He had a good night.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. The tag, and they got him at 3rd. It's a double play.
The first baseman, number 33.
Digging in, Greg Bird. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Stewart is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. The Yanks held in check, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9.
Yeah, I don't think they really care.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Jordy Mercer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jay Happ earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
That was a good performance by Happ, but...
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 14 hits.
They only won 1 out of the last 5.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-0. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 9-7. The O's beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-1. The A's combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-1. The Tribe racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-1. The Cubs totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-3. The Metropolitans swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4. Mike Moustakas plated 3 runs on the day as the Brewers took care of the Reds 7-6. The Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Holy crap. 27 World Series titles, team achievements. Record 100 wins, 62. Wow. Yeah, let's upload it to the cloud server. I wish we could see the fixtures. Or, I mean... There you go. We're on the second day of April. After Detroit on Wednesday, we're flying out to Baltimore West on Friday, then down to Houston on Monday. Twins are ahead of the Central. Oakland Athletics is west. Mets is east, and the National St. Louis. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Adios. Have a good night. Sleep tight or morning to whoever you are.